Saturday in November, with Alabama still very much alive for the college football playoff race and an SEC championship appearance. Even in the loss last week, the only area that tripped them up, 3 missed tackles on the lone touchdown allowed. And they've got their ears pinned back on 2nd and 11. First sack of the afternoon belongs to Tim Keenan. They were -3 in the turnover margin. They're +10 in the first 9 weeks of the season, one of the best in college football. Couple of missed tackles there, pushing the pile, and that's an Eastern Illinois first down. On 3rd and 15, the Panthers with Charles Kellum run for 17. On a 3rd and 15, you need to get the offense off the field, and instead, Eastern Illinois moves the chains. LaCrue on the run, bobbled ball, and it's intercepted. 3rd and 3 test for Grubb, Ty Simpson in this Alabama offense. They keep it on the ground, trying to establish that run. Not going to get there. Trying to convert on 4th down. Eastern Illinois jumped. It's a free play. Simpson throws. It's caught. Isaiah Horton. Simpson, good protection, steps up, fires it over the middle, finds Horton again inside the 10. 3rd and goal here. Simpson goes under center, barking orders at his offensive line. Cam Miller behind him, gets the carry into the end zone to open the scoring. Touchdown, Alabama. On the opening drive for Eastern Illinois, Dejon Lee had the interception. Takeaway, such a big part of this program, and they got nearly another here. Fumble to the 1-yard line. Tim Keenan pried it free. The standard is the standard. We need to be fast and aggressive. They load up on the punt block attempt. Mason Miller gets it away cleanly. Cole Adams the return. Back into Panthers territory past the 40 in Eastern Illinois territory. They go right back to the run game. Kevin Riley into the secondary, gain of 9.
Consistency and reading the blocks right, a little bit better vision out of the running backs. That's what Ryan Grubb wanted to see here today. But got to get that run game, make it efficient here for the final push.
Keep it on the ground. Couple of missed tackles, and Riley picks up the first down for the Crimson Tide. Line that's reshuffled today with starting center Parker Brailsford out of the lineup. Simpson rolling right, tosses it. It finds Rico Scott. He's bounced out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Handoff. Right up the middle, Daniel Hill. Wolf gets rid of it quickly. It was deflected at the line of scrimmage and nearly intercepted. Exactly what you want to see if you're a Crimson Tide fan.
That's what Kane Womack told us yesterday. He felt like, they're finally really playing fast with the block punt.
Now getting it on special teams. A blocked punt gives Alabama excellent field position. Freshman out of Mississippi. Elite explosives and vision if he can find the hole. Simpson checks it down to him. Deere makes the catch. Takes it inside the 10-yard line. A lot has been made after his miss heading into halftime against Oklahoma. Seen yelling at the long snapper David Byrd for a high snap. Kalen DeBoer told us, look, the entire operation needs to be better. Good snap, good hold, but Talty missed it. From 28 out, and the boos ring out at Bryant-Denny Stadium. Alabama still a 2-touchdown lead. Final play of the first quarter, 3rd and 4. Trying to go up the middle with Charles Kellum. Here's what's incredible. Alabama up 2 touchdowns. The defense has been outstanding. And all anybody is going to want to talk about is Connor Talty at that 28-yard missed field goal. Miller running left. Gets a couple of blocks. Has the first down and more into Eastern Illinois territory. In the field. 2nd and 9. Simpson dumps it off to Kevin Riley. He tumbles forward. Michael Carroll, the true freshman from IMG Academy, who's moved into right tackle as Wilkin Formby has gone to right guard. Play action, Simpson throws off his back foot. Great catch. Kevin Riley went low to grab that one, takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Riley, who just made the great catch, stays into the backfield. Gets the carry, bulldozes his way into the end zone for another Alabama touchdown. You just have to win. You go to Auburn and win, you will be in.
Winning solves the whole thing.
And that's why good completion there, right on the money to Landers Green for an Eastern Illinois first down. They run it with Callum, and Alabama not fooled. I get it. Notre Dame's losses came early in the season. Now they're riding a tidal wave. Everyone goes, as Simpson's picked off. Great play. Caleb Lyons. Throwing back-to-back interceptions, 7th straight game, committing a turnover. That costly pick 6 against Oklahoma last week.
Yeah, it's had the fumbles.
Well, the first 9 games of this season, Alabama was +10 in the turnover margin. Last week, -3. And the Crimson Tide defense has responded. Wolf rockets it, and it's dropped. C.J. Nelson could not hang on. It was Bray Hubbard again. He's the star. The interception he threw on the previous possession. Keep it on the ground with Jam Miller. Finds a hole. Breaks a couple of tackles. Jam Miller takes it all the way to Eastern Illinois territory, gain of 24.
You lean in on those things that you do very, very well and get rid of some of the things maybe you don't do well.
Simpson on a quarterback keeper. You rarely see this, and he takes it for a Crimson Tide first down. Well, the simple solve for that, if you're Kalen DeBoer in Alabama, is pick up this 3rd down. Miller does just that. 2nd and 18 after the hold. Simpson throws. It's caught. Down at the 2-yard line. Simpson put it right on the money.
Simpson put it right on the spot.
And Bakwe, the sophomore wide receiver, makes the catch, sets up 1st and goal. Right up the middle, untouched, Kevin Riley. Prevented a first down the last 5 tries on 3rd down. They get a stop again, just swarming to the football. No timeouts at a 3rd and 6. Simpson, pressure comes again. Flushed out, sets his feet, throws, it's caught, a broken tackle. Clock down to 1, it will stop to move the chains, although it goes down to 0. Eastern Illinois only sends 3. Simpson rolls right, throws to the end zone, jump ball! And it's intercepted. Eastern Illinois has it. Dylan Conway, the redshirt freshman, read it well. McCain Womack has to be happy with how his Crimson Tide defense played in that first half. And as we start the second half, Alabama will start with the football. Cole Adams takes it back just near the 40.
Throws have consistently be on time. That's something he's got to do here right now.
Right on the money there. Checked it right down to Kevin Riley for an Alabama first down. Let's check in with Torrey. Up 4 scores in the 3rd. Mack right on target again. Finds the big tight end, Brody Dalton. And interesting that Wilkin Formby, who had been playing right guard in the first half, is bumped back out to his natural position at right tackle. They run it right behind him for a big gain into the red zone. A.K. Deer. Play action. Mack, quick hitter, finds Cole Adams. How about the burst from Adams to take it inside the 10 to set up 1st and goal at the 5.
Thought he's looked pretty good.
He has Alabama's 2nd and goal here. Hands it off right up the middle, pushing that pile. A.K. Deer finds the end zone, breaks the plane.
If you're Ty Simpson.
And one of the best defenses in all of college football statistically, and they've got depth too. The 2s are in, making big plays. Noah Carter, he reminds him a lot of Michael Penix, who they coached to a national championship game at Washington. Russell steps up, delivers. Into this game early, still midway through this third quarter, only one drive for Austin Mack. Russell throwing on the run, delivers it to Marshall Pritchett. Austin Mack only got one series of this third quarter after Ty Simpson played the entire first half. Play action, Russell right on the money to the tight end, Caleb Edwards. Cuevas, the lead tight end, out of this game with an injury, did not play. Caleb Edwards and Marshall Pritchett, the two true freshmen, getting some extended burn in what could be a very vital tight end room the rest of the way. And when your head coach and your offensive coordinator compare you to a guy they coached who went in the first round of the NFL draft and Michael Penix and played for a national championship, pretty good company. Let's see what Russell can do on a 3rd and goal. Hands it off again, and flag comes in. Back to throw, rockets it, deflected. It falls incomplete. Turnover on downs. Good stop by the Eastern Illinois defense. The Alabama defense has been outstanding on 3rd down today. Just 1 for 8. Needing 3. Blown up in the backfield. Swarming Crimson uniforms.
Kind of thing they have to deal with, but he's out there making it happen.
Free play for Austin Mack. Taking a deep shot to the end zone. And that's pass interference. Derek Meadows. Mack steps up, decides to run. Austin Mack, tough to take down at 6'6". Those long strides, finds the end zone. Touchdown, Austin Mack. Third and 2, and another 3rd down stuff. Eastern Illinois converted the first 3rd down that they had, and then Alabama's shut the door.
One of the things when you have a storied program like Alabama does, people want to be a part of it. They're going to stay a little bit longer than they would maybe at some other places, and that's certainly to the benefit of Alabama.
A.K. Deere back into the game in the backfield. He's been a bright spot for Bama today. Russell throws, it's caught by Cole Adams.
So these running backs that just flat make some plays.
Russell steps up, tucks and runs, the speed flying for the first down. Went airborne there. But you're right, Rocky. You never know. If somebody makes a big play, it gives you something to think about. Is that a player that we could use going into the Iron Bowl and postseason play? Russell finds Marshall Pritchett. He's one of the players that would fit into that category, right? If Cuevas stays injured here in the middle of November. Alabama goes back to Richard Young. Right back to Young. This time he's in. 13th play of the longest drive of the afternoon for Alabama results in a touchdown. Hey, we're going to put out an announcement after the Egg Bowl. My first thought is, well, if he's staying, why wouldn't you just say now he's staying?
Well, yeah.
So, but try and stay off the message boards, everybody.
Good luck. Good luck.
This team trying to win an SEC championship, trying to win a national championship. And he said these players are so committed to the program, into the University of Alabama. Good return there. Trey Washington, flag flies in.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense, number 48.
Give Caruth an opportunity. He'll be the 4th Alabama quarterback to take a snap today. But one of the goals of a game like this is play as many players as you can at all positions, and don't think he'll be allowed to throw it. They do keep it on the ground. Gazaniga, Kalen DeBoer said, sometimes he lights up the Alabama ones and hands it off to A.K. Deere, and he finds The end zone for a second time today. Connor Talty will be talked about. That 28-yard field goal miss in the first half.
Yeah, maybe one of the only negatives to come out of this game for Alabama.
That might get more attention than the 8 rushing touchdowns in a game for the first time since the 1970s.
Certainly is.
Well, that'll finish it here in Tuscaloosa. 56-0 win for Alabama. Nice bounce back. Kalen DeBoer saying you can learn a lot from a loss. We certainly did when we lost the first game of the season to Florida State. Rattled off 8 straight wins before that loss to Oklahoma. They're hoping this win can launch into another win streak that'll result in some trophies